Hello students, how are you? Welcome back to our English class. In episode 26, we will learn to form simple sentences with infinitives. Yes, simple infinitives. Infinitive is very easy. This is actually a particular form of a verb. Like you know that there are many kinds of forms of verbs like present form, past form, present participle form, past participle form. Similarly, infinitive form is actually a form of verb, a very specific form of verbs. Unlike tenses, infinitives do not usually show the exact time of events or action. You know that tense denotes time, but infinitive doesn't show the exact time of an action or an event. They usually refer to any action or events in a more general way. To form infinitive, you just have to put a to, yes, T or to, the preposition. You have to put a to before a verb, like to go, to do, to fly, to become, like that. Let's check with some verbs and find how can we form infinitives from those verbs. Let's take a verb like go, and you just put a to before go and you get an infinitive, to go. Likewise, see is a verb. You just put a preposition to before see and you will get the infinitive, to see. Likewise, sell is a verb. To sell is an infinitive. Similarly, to eat, to dream, to write, to play, to think, these are all infinitives. So, just take any verb and add a to before that verb and you will get an infinitive. In this portion, I would just like to mention about another form of verb like a present participle form of verbs. When you put a to before a verb, you get an infinitive. But when you add ing after that verb, you will get the present participle forms of that verbs like going, seeing, selling, eating, dreaming, writing, playing, thinking. So, to think is an infinitive. Thinking is the present participle form. We will not elaborate the present participle forms of verbs today. We will elaborate it in our later classes. Just have this glimpse of present participle forms of verbs because I have mentioned it in here because often I have seen students being confused about these two forms, infinitive and present participles. So infinitives are those with to play is infinitive and playing is a present participle form of verbs. Okay. In today's class, we will learn about simple infinitives only. Yes, there are other types of infinitives also like progressive infinitives, perfect infinitives, passive infinitives like that. But in today's class, we will deal only with simple infinitives. You know that infinitives is not actually a complete verb which denotes time. You always need, that's why you always need another verb to form a complete sentence with infinitive. Like, I want to work. To work is an infinitive. But you have to add another verb like want before this. So, I want to work. This is a simple sentence with infinitives. Here, want is the verb and to work is the infinitive. Likewise, I wish to go there. So wish is a verb, to go is an infinitive. So you need the verb wish to make a complete sentence with infinitive. So let us just list up some verbs that goes with infinitives. Before infinitives, we put those verbs and make a complete sentence with infinitives. Like want, I want to be a teacher. Wish, as I have just mentioned that here is another sentence, another example with wish. We wish to have a hot cup of tea. Like, I like to go. Here, look at the sentence. The manager likes to dominate his subordinates. And I love. Love, yes, often we see love is used with the infinitive forms of verbs. like children love to eat ice cream. So you need a verb before infinitives. Always feel it better to learn from examples. So I have gathered some examples here. Let us check with that. The child likes to play cricket. The shopkeeper likes to keep his shop tidy. Roma likes to praise everybody. So to praise is the infinitive and likes is the verb. Likes to play. This is the combination of words and this forms a simple sentence with infinitive. Similarly, we wish to fly, like a bird wish to fly. To fly is an infinitive. I want to make him happy. To make is an infinitive. Want to make. I want to make him happy. To watch her smiling really brings smiles to my face. So look, to watch is the infinitive here in this sentence, and I have put this to watch at the beginning of the sentence. Yes, so this way also we can form sentences with infinitives by putting infinitive in the beginning of the sentence. The main thing is to be happy. To be is to be. This is also an example of infinitive. It's nice to talk to you. To talk is an infinitive. I don't want to talk. So here this is at the end. To talk. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain. To remain is the infinitive. He came here to look for a job. So look, came is the verb and here is another word, but we have put that to look. That means the infinitive after that here. So this way also we can write sentences with infinitives. He came here to look for a job. So does that mean that infinitives always needs a to? No. There are other examples also when we use infinitives but we do not use to, like we can use infinitives after do as an auxiliary verb, like do you think he is ready, or the modal auxiliaries like must, may, like this also, we must get some food for us right now. So get is here an infinitive form of verb and it doesn't need a to. After auxiliary we can use infinitive without to also. We must get some food for us right now. So we have learned how to form infinitives from verbs, and now we will learn how to form sentences from infinitives. Look, I have taken two sentences. She went to the market, number one sentence. The second sentence is she wanted to bring some food. So why did she go to the market? The answer is to bring some fruits. So the answer comes from the infinitive part. Yes, the part to bring some fruit and the part after the infinitive some fruits, to bring some fruits. So I have joined these sentences together and made the sentence like she went to the market to bring some fruits. So this way we can form sentences. So the objectives of doing anything. Infinitive denotes the objective of doing anything. Why? The answer of why. Objective of going to the market was to bring some fruit. The reason of going to the market was to bring some fruits. So she went to the market to bring some fruits. Another example is she walked fast. Why did he walk fast? He walked fast because he wanted to reach his home as soon as possible. This is the reason part. He walked fast. This is the result. And why? The why part is the second sentence. So we have joined this why part, the reason, from the infinitive portion and made like a sentence like she walked faster to reach home as soon as possible. So he walked fast was the first sentence. The second sentence was he wanted to reach home as soon as possible. So we have joined it together and made a sentence like he walked faster to reach his home as soon as possible. Now I have made an assignment for you here, and this is a make sentence assignment. You have to make sentences with the infinitives given in the list, and the list of infinitives are to obey, to sleep, to rescue, to recruit, to receive, to tell, and to think. So make sentences with these infinitives. Do it now.